Lead the Way, a podcast for school leaders with author, speaker, and educator, Dr. Bill Ziegler.
It's so good to have Glenn Robbins with us today. Glenn is Superintendent of Schools at Tabernacle School District in New Jersey, and he is also a NASSP Digital Principal of the Year. Glenn, tell us, how can principals help educators be original?
Well, I think ultimately it's about building those relationships and building that trust with those teachers. And those teachers can understand that you're there for them. We always put students first, but when's the last time we actually focused on our staff? And when's the last time you actually put somebody patted on the back and said, hey, you know what, I want you to try something different. I want to support you. When you go into a classroom, I tell my teachers all the time, if you're reading word for word off of a PowerPoint, I'm probably going to have a very difficult time with you on that. If I walk into your room and it's somewhat chaotic, but the kids are engaged, or it's quiet and the kids are engaged, I will support you nonstop. So I think at the leadership level, it's about ultimately embracing that support and encouraging your teachers to be that teacher of the year that they've always wanted their own kid or themselves to have, and allowing them to be more autonomous and allow them to be more engaged with talking with other teachers and ultimately saying, what's the worst thing that could happen?
What do you think the greatest challenge is for school leaders in helping teachers be more original?
Well, I think it's a traditional mindset. I think it's for the fact that we are so regimented in our ways from our schooling as well as our mentors. And we don't go out and actually see more schools. We don't go out and actually talk to more leaders across the country. And I think that we need to do more of that. Instead of being a sheltered life, we need to go about and ask those tough questions on how do they do things differently. Also, I think you should go out and look at different business models and so forth. And why are certain football teams or sport teams successful and build that sustainability for years? So how do you translate that into your people back at your school to support them and look at them differently?
You are an original leader, and you do some pretty awesome things. Share one thing that you're really, really proud of in your time as a leader.
I think ultimately what I'm really proud of is the smiles that my staff have when they walk into the building every day. They're not running out the door at the end of the day to get in their car and run home. They're actually coming to school and wanting to make a big difference because they know that they have full faith and support from me. And the one thing that I really, truly love about that is that I don't call our team a team. I call our team a family. And I tell my union association presidents, I tell my staff all the time, I actually love them. As a father and, as a leader, as a brother, as a whatever it may be, but I'm there for them. And as a chief energy officer, a chief behavior officer, every day, my day is to make their life better. And from there, their lives make the kids better. So that sense of pride, that sense of familiarity, that sense of family, it speaks volumes.
I love that chief energy officer. And you definitely bring that vibe to your school every day with your crazy camo suits and your festive holiday suits. And, thanks so much for being an example, I think, for school leaders throughout the country of what to do and how to inspire educators and teachers in their school to be original, but also love coming to work. So, so important. One closing thing. One word for school leaders to think about as they go throughout their week this week.
That's a great question, Bill. I wasn't expecting that one. One word. We. And I say we because it's not me. It's a cohesive unit, and we're all there together. And that we is all of us together trying to do the right thing for kids.
Awesome. It's been so great to have you on Lead the Way, Glenn. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You've been listening to Dr. Bill Ziegler with Lead the Way. For more great resources and information about Bill's new book, Future Focused Leaders, just visit chaselearning.org. That's chaselearning.org. This has been a presentation of Lead the Way.